Netball. Hello. Hello, card-carrying bootlicker. How you doing? We got a live tennis match. Future Wimbledon stars. He just lost his serve after all that time. He's been serving all that time. Maybe they're just letting him practice. He's pretty good. We got a future John McEnroe. Or that other old dude, the one that's real mad all the time, O'Connor's. Sharks versus Sharks. It's young versus old, or older anyway. Good afternoon, good evening, Miss Brooke. How you doing? Netball. Oh, we got a match fixing to start. How you doing this evening, Miss Brooke? Can everybody hear all right? A ball in the woods. A ball in the woods. Oh, EagleNick out it. It's going to set this up and go get it. Well, they're going to get it themselves. I was going to go get it for them. To see, back before Joe Biden to be president, they'd have left that ball out there in the woods. But they cost so much money now, he's willing to get bit by a rattlesnake to go get that there ball. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, EagleNick would have just waded right on in there, even in the Crocs. If he hadn't went after it, I'd have went and got it for him. And I was going to go get it for him. He ain't going to find it. He's not going in there deep enough. It bounced off in there. I'm going to prop this up and go over and get that tennis ball for him. Well, I found 7 or 8 balls, but could not find the one they lost. Wilco, Roger, that. How's it going, brother? Well, I got hot out there looking for that tennis ball. I found like 7 or 8, but I could not find that one I was looking for. Or the one Les looking for. I was looking for any of them. But I didn't know there was that many of them. You know what I mean, Burn? Oh man, that's good. I lost it. What are they in there? Uh-oh. Son of a gun. Somewhat of a catastrophe. Oh man. Well, something horrible, horrible, horrible happened. Horrible, I mean horrible. I got a cigarette, but I don't have my lighter. If I had it in my shirt pocket when I was up there bending over picking up that them 6 or 7 tennis balls, it must have fell out my pocket and I dropped it, or either I let somebody use it up there at Providence and didn't ever get it back. But got a cigarette, but ain't got no lighter. Nothing scarier than having a lighter and no cigarette. Now, if I had a lighter and no cigarette, I could use mind power to ask somebody for a cigarette. But I don't want to ask them for a light because we're over here, people's playing tennis. I doubt if they smoke. You know what I mean, Burn? I can't get over at the gazebo where I usually go because there's a older lady and there's like 2 other people now. I guess that older lady and kid left. But they got soccer games and all kind of stuff going on out there. Hey, I've got a custom Zippo at home, Funny you should say that, with an eagle on it, and it's a Harley Davidson Zippo. But I don't like to carry them because that fluid leaks out in your pocket and it'll burn you up. You know what I mean, Vern? I actually have a Harley Davidson brass Zippo, an old one, that's got an eagle on it, but I just don't carry it. My brother gave it to me. I Googled it, and it goes for about $80, but I just put it up in there. I'd rather flick my Bic, but I must have flicked it out of my pocket somewhere. Jizz Wizard, how you doing, brother? Let me check and make sure. I turned on all messages. Let's see who all said anything. Brooke Cameron, card carrying bootlicker. Pete, Justin, Gamer. Oh, that's it. Ain't been that many in here at all. Must be too early or too late. Might as well fit it back up. 'Now, I ain't seen no Chef Ben since about 7:30 this morning. I guess I might better head back to the Eagle's Nest, see if he ever made it back. He was riding his bicycle down Highway 41 South, Dixie Highway, about 7-8 miles or longer, one way. And I ain't seen him all day. He should have been back a long time ago. I hope he's all right. You know, he's a little bit older than old EagleNick. I think he said he's 64. Yeah, I hope he's all right. Look at that little flying drone.
And
The wild, wild world of EagleNick.
that's good. Is that Deuce now? That's Deuce. Deuce is fries, 30 off. 30 I'll go into it. That was just called. Matt hit that ace over here. Oh, Deuce's, yeah. Yeah. Heck, you're cheating, Noah. Need that other guy. I'm not missing there. We're going to point now. Yeah. Love our ad y'all. That's close. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see it. Reserve? Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So I still have my left, right? What? Do I still have my left? Yeah. Which we do the first one? You still have your first one. All right. Yeah. Oh! I had the shot. He's wide open. I said, don't be afraid to use each tennis ball.
I do trample when it's like right in my face.
Yeah. You know, they use.
Yeah.
Where are you standing typically? No.
Hello, big angry squirrel. Big angry squirrel's angry because he can't get enough nuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, afternoon, evening. How you doing, Andre? Andrew. How you doing in Russia? Hey, I see our friend Joey going across there. Joey! Oh, Joey didn't look. I mean, he looked, but he didn't say nothing. Hello, Wesley Barfield. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, big angry squirrel. Motor City, just call him Big Angry Squirrel. Hello, Wesley Barfield. Say hello to the Big Angry Squirrel. Andre, say hello to the Big Angry Squirrel. He's looking for some nuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, Big Angry Squirrel's looking for some nuts. JN, United States Marine Corps. Rah! I salute you for your service and I thank you. Say hello to the Big Angry Squirrel. JN, USMC. The Big Angry Squirrel is looking for some nuts. I am over here at Lakeshore Park at the tennis courts. I went out in the woods and got looking for a tennis ball they knocked out in the woods. I found about 7 tennis balls, but none of them wasn't the one they lost. Oh, Big Angry Squirrel. His name is Squirrel Motor. Motor City. His name is Big Angry Squirrel. Good evening, Lightning Strike. How you doing, my friend? Make sure you say hello to Big Angry Squirrel. Big Angry Squirrel got it. Good evening, Blizzard. How you doing? How you doing? Make sure you say hello to Big Angry Darrell, a.k.a. Big Angry Squirrel, because he's always looking for some nuts. You know what I mean, Vern? Privet Russia. Privet Russia. Privet Russia. Big Angry Squirrel was chewing on that weenie so much he chewed right through it. No, sir, but my middle name is Anthony, but my nickname is Eagle, and I have a lady friend who always called me Nick, so I combined EagleNick. EagleNick. Ow, this, you know what I mean, Vern? Oh, the Big Angry Squirrel is mad because it can't find them bar nuts. Big Angry Squirrel, don't give up. I done told you. You keep looking under them there bushes, you'll find them nuts you looking for. You know what I mean, Vern? You look in enough of them there bushes, you'll find nuts for you and that doe ray meth there. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. But I shot Big Angry Squirrel 'cause he played with my nuts. I told him to leave them alone, but he just wanted nuts. You know what I mean, Vern? That big angry squirrel, I think it's a girl, but it calls itself Big Angry Darrell in this world. Oh, EagleNick's nuts. That squirrel wants to get. I done told you, Big Angry Darrell, you better quit. You know what I mean, Vern? Leave my nuts alone, you big angry squirrel.
I'll let you have it, but
Good evening. Speak the truth. Okay, big angry squirrel stole my weenie and bit it in half. Now, big angry squirrel was looking for some of them there nuts. Now, I told old big angry squirrel if he keep looking in them bushes, he'll find a pair of nuts before it's over. You know what I mean, Vern? Pushel Nahu. Pushel Nahu. Hey, Darrell, if you reach in them bushes good enough, not only will you find some nuts, you'll also find a stick that you can use to poke around in the rest of them bushes. You know what I mean, you big angry squirrel. Yeah, I believe you already knew that, though, about poking around in them bushes and getting them there nuts and that big stick. Big angry Darrell is a big angry coward. Have you seen any kids on this live stream there, retard? Get your hand out of them there bushes. Take your hands off my nuts. Hey, I just said it. I don't know what it meant. I did not have a translator when I said it. I don't think I said it right anyway.
you get it? If it's confusing, we don't have to.
No, I get it now. I needed to see a couple rotations before to get it.
Yeah, Casey will sub out for y'all next time.
Okay, I understand. Wait, if we lose or what?
Yeah, Ralph, I know a thing or two about poking around. Just ask your old lady. You know what I mean, Vern?
Unless it's us.
Yeah, Ralph Anderson. Just ask your old lady. I know more about poking around than you do. You know what I mean, Vern? She said you ain't even half the man, old EagleNick. How this is.
It's up.
No, I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Where they wear their clothes too tight and their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge gets me excited, leaves me feeling confused. I like my women just a little on the trashy side.
All right, bye, bro.
We don't know what Doe Ray Meth looks like. He can't keep his head out of Big Angry Darrell's pants long enough for us to get a look at his face. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, that's all right, Wesley. That ain't that long. You should have told him to go to the corner without his dessert. Shame on them bad boys. They didn't get no dessert now. Oh, EagleNick was fixing to let them have some of that chicken noodle soup. You know what I mean, Vern? They missed out now. Boy, howdy. That's some good chicken noodle soup, but they ain't gonna get none. Hey, I'm gonna tell Big Angry Squirrel he's got to change his name to Big Angry Squirrel, or he ain't gonna be able to come back in no more. Every time he comes in, it says Daryl. I'm just gonna time him out. Now, if he comes back in here and it says Big Angry Squirrel, I'll let him stay. Now, if he'll come back in here and his username will say Big Angry Squirrel, don't nobody time him out. You let me do it. I don't speak Spanish. No habla español. But we're going to have to end this here live screen because I might have to head on back to the Eagle's Nest and check on old Chef Ben. He's been gone since about 7:30 this morning, riding down a very busy highway where the speed limit is 50 miles an hour, going about 7 miles one way. I can't say that. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've already been up there to Providence. They served dinner at 5 o'clock. This was Taco Tuesday. Had hamburger meat to make tacos, rice, beans, or they had fish. I thought it's Fish Friday because they had fish sticks again. Hey, I really and truly appreciate all y'all coming in. Y'all take care of yourselves, but take care of each other. Next time we'll have to be more patient with old Big Angry Squirrel. Before I leave, let me change their timeouts to 10 seconds so I can tell them good night. I'm gonna change them both to 10 seconds so I can tell them good night. It wouldn't be fair if we didn't tell the Big Angry Squirrel and Doe Ray Meth good night, y'all. See if they come back. Look, there's a bat. There was an old bat, and that wasn't the one that was up under the bridge. You know what I mean, Vern? I cannot say that, brother. Ibalo, no, husasis, whatever. I can't say it. I don't speak Russian. The only Russian I knowed was one of them that Russian shag dogs. You ever seen a Russian shag? Hey, you have a blessed day, Blizzard. Hold on before we head out, Blizzard. Hey, you have a blessed day, Blizzard. Everybody else. Andre, Doe Ray Meth, Big Angry Squirrel, David Williams, Motor City, Speak the Truth, Wilco Roger That, Wesley Barfield, Ralph Anderson, Big Angry Squirrel, Josh M., JN USMC, thank you so much for your service. Lightning Strike, of course. Let's not forget Lightning Strike. Jizz Wizard, my friend. Can't forget Jizz Wizard or David Williams. Well, we lost the internet for a minute. It cut off all on its own. I didn't end it. The internet cut off. Something's happening. The wind's starting to blow, getting a little cloudy. We're losing the internet. But you all have a very, very blessed evening. Good evening, Big Angry Squirrel, wherever you are. EagleNick. Oh, this. I am EagleNick, and I'm out.